Day 3, and we are looking at a one-step changer from Earthspark because it's one of my favorite childhood Transformer toys brought into a modern-day gimmick. This is Skullcruncher, who I really like the redesign that they went for. It gave him more animalistic elements in his robot mode, which you can see here if we take a closer look at his sculpting. The eyes and the chest in particular give him that kind of creepy look all the way through. I like how sharp his head sculpt is now. Keep in mind, the original toy was a headmaster, meaning big block head. Not exactly the most dynamic looking thing, so they've kind of gone to something completely original. This is not actually how the original toy looked head sculpt wise at all. I do like the color mixing they got here too. The silver is a nice way of breaking up all the green and kind of like pinkish red that he has going on here. I like the pink going up to the shoulders. Green, just enough green to really convey it the way I'd like. You can see as a one-step changer goes, he does have the switchblade, the butterfly knife motion going on, which is neat, and we have like enhanced that. You don't have to do it manually anymore. I'll show you how it's done here soon. He does get a little bit floppy in the front. All these one-step changers are all held together by spring tricks, so every now and then, yeah, there's little things like that that aren't going to cooperate exactly, but, you know, it is what it is. You're not going to get any articulation out of him, unfortunately. His arms can go outward. That's about it. And even that's more a function of the transformation engineering. This guy really is designed to just do the thing, so I might as well just, like, do the thing. So I am going to refocus the camera for starters. I'm going to hold him by his left leg. The switch is behind that. And then I will do this. And flip him all the way over into his beast mode. Let me, I'll do that again at a different angle, just so you can kind of see what you're doing. It's a neat trick, and I think Skullcruncher is a perfect design to do this because he just ends up as a very flat gator, and actually because of his overall design ends up quite a bit longer than the ones that flip out into cars through the butterfly motion. So it works out pretty cleanly. Now, once you get him like this, his tail does not automatically go into place. That's how you clip the whole thing together, by connecting it to his other leg. And that's going to give you your beast mode, nice and solid. The green is all in one place at the front of the gator, as is appropriate. He does get a little bit of that red on the top of his snoot, just to bring it forward a little bit. But that red is very dominant now. It makes up the vast majority of his body. What I like here is the sculpted detail back, because you can see these little fins that would be on the back of an actual gator that goes from the tail, the ones on the legs, and then the underside of that chest piece also has them too to continue that detailing, which is a really nice little trick. You can also see the legs of the gator sculpted into the sides too. It's a really nice little like visual transformation trick. Really like it. Like even on the inside gaps of the legs, you can see where the segments from the tail are still sculpted in to continue that kind of like illusion that the tail is a separate piece. So yeah, I go for this as like a fiddle toy. If I just need my hands to do something, I will find myself playing with the transformation function back and forth. It's been my little like idle desk toy. You do have to flip him back manually in order to get him back into robot. You know, small price to pay. I'm finding that I'm learning to appreciate a lot more of these gimmicky formers, and we will see more of them throughout Toycember. But for now, like, I'm just happy to see one of my favorites kind of getting that kind of attention. It's a little surreal that a toy I grew up with is getting these kind of modern toys. Which of course were not possible back in the 80s. So that's the look at Skullcruncher. It's a fun little trick, and I think it makes use of the butterfly style transformation that we've had since what, 2015? I mean, earlier, was it in the last night too? I can't even remember anymore. Point being, he makes very, very good use of it. I think it's far more appropriate than some of the cars, because he even turns out proportionally a little bit more what looks normal and correct for him. So there you go. Day 3 complete. I will see you on day 4.
Analysis complete. Adapting translators to local language.
Are you out there?